Howdy. As you can see, I'm in my van. Where else am I going to be? Well, hopefully I was going to be somewhere else. It's taken the better portion of almost 6, maybe 7 hours to shoot this video because my head is just not in the game. I'm worried like nobody's business. Before we get into that, I do want to say a heartfelt thank you to all of you who have donated and stepped up in a monster way. This is not your job, it's not your life, it's mine, and I realize that this is an emergency situation that, I did not foresee coming, and it is also not sustainable. So I realize that these are probably one-time only donations, so thank you very much for your donations. They may make the difference between going forward, left, right, or backwards. So I'll explain that metaphor. So going forward with the metaphor means I'm just going to solve the problem in front of me, and then in front of that one, in front of that one, to get to the point where I can get back on the road. And then I'll solve the problem in front of that one, and then in front of that one, and then in front of that one. It's just a constant friggin' struggle, and I'm so done with it. It's not even funny anymore. This was supposed to be fun. It's not fun, it's a headache. Going left means I'm done. I'm just done with this. There are many different ways out of this. It's just, I'm done. I won't get into the nitty-gritty details, but I'm just done with it. Going right means making a phone call tomorrow to a couple of Ford dealerships in the area, and quite literally handing them a key and saying, fix it. And no matter how much it costs, whatever donations that come in will go directly towards that. I know that it's probably not going to be able to cover it, but just cover it, get it done, and then get back on the road. And I'll deal with the rest of whatever later. Back. It's calling a flatbed, putting the van on the flatbed and towing it back to, or flatbedding it back to Larry's place, handing Larry the key and saying, I'm done. It's all yours. Signing him the title to him, and that's it. Now Larry has already offered to essentially take the van at this point. He's offered it several times actually, in case things didn't work out. So that has always been my touchstone, my backup plan. I'm not happy about that plan, but that's what may end up happening. I am so worried right now. If it looks like I haven't slept, that's because I haven't. I got about 4.5 hours of sleep last night, and it was like tossing and turning the whole time because I'm friggin' worried. When Jeremy left the job yesterday, in case you didn't know, Jeremy left the job yesterday, he was emphatic that he wouldn't be back today. So I was hoping that would change, but that's clearly not the case. He's left me high and dry at this point. I'm screwed. So I need to figure something else out. Which leads me to my next little point. Going forward, again with the metaphor, means getting out of O'Reilly's parking lot. You see, right there, O'Reilly's parking lot. I need to get out of this parking lot either later tonight or tomorrow. I mean, they're fine with me sitting here because they've been fine with me sitting here the whole time, as long as I'm repairing the vehicle, and they don't really care. But at some point I gotta move. So if that means that I gotta move, then I have a couple of options in front of me. There's a parking lot right there, right over there, that I can move the van to. There's also a power outlet over there, and there's also an Anytime Fitness, which would allow me take care of my bodily needs at this point. I probably stink to high heaven. I know a shower on the road would be, is wonderful, but I was planning on either getting in a Planet Fitness or Anytime Fitness membership anyway. So I think Anytime Fitness is going to win the battle, and I can always change it later. I'm not committed to anything. There's also a Walmart down the road, which would make things a little easier for a little while, because Walmart, I was going to do that anyways, stop at Walmart's. So that could fill as a stopgap until, I need to be somewhere. And I'll work it out. I'll work the problem any which way after that. So Walmart would give me food if I need to, and bathroom privileges, and a place to park the van, and nobody's gonna say anything. The Anytime Fitness would give me a shower, and it's a short walk from one to the other, so that's an option. I will make my decision tomorrow. I can't make it today because I don't have enough information. So let's talk a little bit about going right. So going right would mean, essentially finding one of the 4 Ford dealerships in the area, towing the van to their dealership, handing them the key, and saying, "Fix it, get it back on the road." And whatever that number is that they're going to hit me with, just pay it and suck it up, and let's move on to other things. So if that's the case, it's probably going to wipe out whatever funds that I have, and it's going to be a pricey fix. I know that already. And just to give you a small sample of what I know that this is going to cost. So they're probably going to say that the power steering pump is bad. So that means a new pump. That's $320 right there. The install for that is, an hour and a half. So, basically $500 right there. The return line from the power steering pump to the rack and pinion, that part is about $290, $320 basically if you're retail, and the install on that is almost 2 hours of labor. So we're looking at almost $600. So all told, all said and done, somewhere in the neighborhood of about $1,200 to $1,300 to repair my van, to get it back on the road. Which is more money than I have. And the whole reason that I'm going to take it to a Ford dealership is because most of these people have never seen a Ford Transit Connect. And they're like, "Well, I never." Just take it to a Ford dealership. They have all the manuals. That it's just pay it, be done with it, problem solved. It's that simple. All right, kiddies, that is all the news that is fit to print. Sorry for the long video, but that's it today. If anything else comes up or anything changes, I will let you know. Thanks a bunch for watching, and thank you very much for your support. Again, I don't have the words anymore. Bye.